There are 5,000 merchant ships crossing the world's oceans tonight. Every one of them is tracked by satellite. Every one carries a voyage data recorder. Every one has a trained crew. And yet every year an average of 100 of them are lost, and a handful vanish completely. No mayday, no wreck, only silence.
These are 5 of them.
1980, the MV Derbyshire, a British ore and oil carrier, 91,000 tons. The largest ship ever lost by Britain. 44 souls on board. Her route, Canada to Japan via the Pacific.
Off Okinawa, Typhoon Orchid cornered her. Her last transmission at 10 a.m. local time said she was holding station. 1 hour later, she was gone. No radio, no life rafts found. Total silence.
For 14 years, no one knew what happened. The families demanded answers. Finally, in 1994, a robotic submersible found her, 4 kilometers down, broken into 200,000 pieces.
The investigation discovered the cause. A small cargo hatch at the bow had not been properly secured. Water flooded compartment 1, then 2, then 3. She went down by the bow, standing vertical for less than a minute, and then she was gone.
Everyone on board was asleep. They never reached a lifeboat. 44 men, 1 ship, gone in seconds.
2015, the American cargo ship SS Faro, 790 feet, 33 crew, sailing from Jacksonville to Puerto Rico, right into Hurricane Joaquin.
The captain believed the storm would shift. The weather service updates on the bridge were 4 hours old. He was flying blind.
At 7 in the morning, Joaquin turned south. El Faro was surrounded. 100-mile-an-hour winds, 40-foot waves. The engine failed. The ship lost steering. She rolled. She sank in 15,000 feet of water.
No survivors. The black box was recovered a year later from the ocean floor. It captured the final hour on the bridge. The captain realizing. The engineer begging to abandon ship. The silence. Then static.
2017, the MV Stellar Daisy, a converted oil tanker now hauling iron ore, 266,000 tons, owned by a South Korean company with a questionable maintenance record. Crossing the South Atlantic from Brazil to China on a clear night at 10 p.m., she disappeared off the tracking screen. No distress call. Only 2 survivors were pulled from a life raft 18 hours later, 2,000 miles from the nearest coast.
They described it. The ship tilted suddenly. A crack opened in the hull. Water poured in faster than the pumps could move it. She broke in half. 4 minutes from tilt to gone.
The wreck sits 3,500 meters down, never fully surveyed. The families are still trying to get investigators to return. The shipping world calls her a lesson. The families call her their dead.
2020, MV Gulf Livestock 1, a livestock freighter, 43 crew, 5,800 dairy cattle on board, bound for China from New Zealand. Typhoon Maysak slammed into her in the East China Sea. A single wave struck her broadside. The ship rolled 90 degrees. Cattle pens broke loose. The engine died. She lost power in the worst place in the world to lose power. 2 crew members survived. One of them, a chief officer, was pulled from the sea clinging to a dead cow's body. 41 other men were lost. The debris washed up on Okinawa for weeks.
2022, MV Sinhai Tong 7, a Chinese bulk carrier, 21 crew, loaded with iron ore, bound from Indonesia to China. 300 kilometers off Vietnam, she sailed into a tropical storm. Her last AIS signal showed her rolling, then nothing. 8 crew members were rescued. 13 never came home.
So look at the pattern. Every single one of these ships was tracked by satellite. Every one had a voyage data recorder. Every one had trained professional crews. And every one went down in minutes.
The modern ghost ship is not a wooden brig abandoned in the Bermuda Triangle. It is a 300-meter steel giant, caught between a rogue wave, a typhoon, and a corporate decision someone made 6 months earlier to skip a hull inspection.
The ocean does not need a mystery. It only needs an opportunity. Steel corrodes, hatches fail, typhoons grow, and somewhere tonight another ship is sailing into a storm a captain believed he could outrun.
The families of the crews want you to remember one thing. These are not accidents of nature. They are accidents of decisions. And every time we let one of these ships vanish without a full investigation, we guarantee the next one. Share this and subscribe to SALT Files.